Agenda 2063, a call for action to all segments of African society to join hands in building a prosperous and united Africa based on shared values and a common destiny. For the first time, the African Union Commission, in conjunction with the African Editors Forum and the African Commission on Human People's Rights, sum up efforts to popularize the agenda.
We are doing our part to advocate for freedom of the press, publicly and privately. So we'll continue to do that, but I think if we club together, we may have more influence.
Agenda 2063 is founded on the AU vision of creating an integrated, prosperous and peaceful Africa driven by its own citizens.
If we are peaceful, integrated, prosperous, driven by our citizens, indeed we'll be very influential in the world.
The Commission called on the media to conscientize Africans on the progress of the agenda, an effort aimed at strengthening Africa's narrative and capacity to deliver Agenda 2063.
It's critical that we eventually get to an African story. That's what's going to define us. That's what's going to tell the rest of the world who we are.
I've taken up the offer to continue to partner with the African Union so that this message is communicated to the leaders, so that we do have a prosperous media, because that is quite critical in any place where you have freedom of the press. Democracy will also deepen, it will also be strengthened, and those that live in those countries are able to access information freely.
The forum will continue over 2 days, addressing issues that need to be challenged and shape a common African narrative. In exploring and popularizing Africa's Agenda 2063, the media will be given a platform not only to tell African stories authentically, but to criticize and hold leaders accountable where it is needed. Lemogang Foke for ANN7, Pretoria.